Hola, ¿cómo están a todos? Les habla Checa, bienvenidos de vuelta al canal y vamos a ver hoy día el evento digital que sacó Monster Hunter Rise. El 10 de mayo, hace un par de días, no he visto nada de esto. No sé qué van a presentar, creo que hay trailers, nuevos monstruos, y quizás algunos cambios en la jugabilidad, quizás mejoras o simplemente cambios o adiciones. Lo que yo quiero ver, lo único que quiero ver es que ya ingresen con Sunbreak el rango maestro para Monster Hunter. Ya le debe, falta contenido y en ese sentido. Sin más, vamos a ver.
Peggy 12.
O quizás algo nuevo de la región nueva también. Seguro van a soltar más personajes también.
Hello everyone, I'm Yozo Tsujimoto, producer on the Monster Hunter series.
And I'm Yoshitake Suzuki, the director on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
First, let's have a look at the new trailer.
Ah, el trailer, ok.
Enjoy!
Pobres pies.
These creatures consume life.
Those who let themselves be lured into the trap will be whisked away by a swift gale, the embodiment of darkness.
Oh no, se comió Ratian.
Slowly drained of their life.
What?
The darkness will show itself, basking in moonlight.
Ah, la flaca mecha.
On my honor as a knight, I will end you.
Ah, qué bacán.
We will prevail. Hold nothing back. A worthy adversary indeed.
NPCs cazadores sí era chévere.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We must bring peace back to Komura and the kingdom.
La experiencia, voy a ver si puedo mejorar la calidad de esto. Ah, ya está el máximo. Es el juego, que no se ve tan bien. Ay, de hielo. Ah, suficiente era con que te ponga a dormir esa basura. Cambio de elementos a los monstruos, ok. ¿Cambio de habilidad intercambiable? Wait. Sunbreak. Marca registrada.
Could have imagined that one day you and I would go hunting together.
Ah, las chicas. ¿Va a haber NPCs o qué es esto?
It's gonna be fun.
Ok, 30 de junio sabemos eso.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is a massive expansion to Monster
Ojalá.
Hunter Rise. It's slated for release on June 30th, 2022.
A new story will unfold at a new base, with new locales,
Técnicamente es
monsters,
otro juego.
actions, and the addition of the Master Rank. allowing you
Master
to
Rank,
delve
al fin.
Further into the world of Monster Hunter Rise.
Justo lo que quería. Ya tocaba, ya tocaba.
Now I'll pass the baton to Mr. Suzuki to tell you more about the trailer you just saw.
Thank you. Let's have a look at the footage again, and I'll provide some extra info as we go along.
Ah, 3 monstruos.
Let's start with the
Especiales.
new monsters.
No son nuevos.
We have Seregios, the flagship monster of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
Bueno, el casi es nuevo, supongo. Son nuevos técnicamente, ¿no? Pero...
Seregios is characterized by the sharp blades on its legs, which it uses to attack enemies by diving down on them from the sky. It also sheds sharp scales called blade scales. Some of its attacks will cause the bleeding status on the hunter.
Ah, eso me llega al
Extreme caution
Chompiras.
is advised. The designers were very meticulous in how Seregio stores and unfolds its scales and horns, so we hope you pay extra attention to that as well.
Desatado. Se ve bien.
Next, let's have a look at
Subespecies, eso era,
of monsters
subespecies
that
son.
appeared in Rise. First, we have Aurora Somnicanth.
Aurora.
It releases a perpetual cold air to freeze things around it, and even slide around on the ice to attack hunters. The normal species attacked with a sleet-inducing powder, but this subspecies exhales a powerful ice breath. Next up, there's Magma Almadron.
Almadron de magma.
It lives in the lava caverns,
Ay.
and when it digs into the ground, it adopts a red hue, indicating that it's in a special heated state. It also uses the magma on its tail to
Oof.
attack its prey. We've also added new actions for the hunter, as well as more powerful master rank versions of the monsters that appeared in Rise.
Ya, bueno, claro, era de
For
esperarse.
instance, Aknosom now has a backstep and somersault
Ah, tiene
attack
nuevos
to give it even
movimientos.
more combo potential.
No recordaba que tuviera
T-Rex
nuevos
can now
movimientos.
combo from a bite into a spin attack.
Uf.
If you thought you were already used to fighting these monsters in Rise, there are quite a few surprises in store for you.
Malzaino. El Malzano.
Moving on, let's take a look at the flagship monster for this game, who also made
Malzaino?
an appearance in today's trailer, Malzaino. Malzaino is a fearsome elder dragon who has brought
El
Fear Reigns'
dragón.
kingdom to the brink of ruin many times in the past. It commands mysterious creatures that it uses to capture monsters and absorb their
Oof.
energy. It displays both a certain sense of beauty and elegance, as well as vicious cruelty when it catches its prey and consumes their life force.
Uf.
It fights hunters with a variety of attacks, so it's incredibly dangerous. Some of its attacks will cause the Blood Blight status as well. If a hunter succumbs to Blood Blight,
¿Eso es
they
nuevo?
enter a battle of life force with Malzaino, which they must overcome to survive. It's said that if Malzaino manages to absorb a hunter's life force, it evolves into an even more powerful form. It's very risky, but definitely worth seeing with your own eyes. Malzaino's design was based first and foremost on a vampire motif. It being an elder dragon, we had to figure out what kind of calamity it would cause. And the
Buen punto.
designers incorporated elements of aristocracy, nobility, grandeur, and cunningness into
Grandeur.
their concept arts.
Majestuosidad.
Based on that art, we hammered out further details, which resulted in the current design. The elements I just mentioned are woven into its theme music as well.
Sí.
The composer
Parece
managed to
Castlevania.
turn it into a really cool song, so please give it a listen in the game.
All right, time to go. I'm proud to join you on
Misiones de apoyo.
Now let's talk about followers. In Sunbreak, some quests allow you to take story
Ah.
characters known as followers along with you to hunt together.
Eso es chévere.
These follower quests are single player only, so we
Claro.
hope you'll have fun running around the locales with your favorite characters.
Esos tocan. Eso está chévere.
Each follower has their own weapon specialization. During quests, they'll recover your health, place traps, and sometimes even ride monsters, so they're very useful to bring along. You'll gradually unlock more characters to pick from as you advance in the game. For the characters from Elgato, you'll be able
Elgato.
to take Fiorain, Lucica, Jay, Admiral Gallius, and Master Arlo with you. As for
Chévere.
Kamura, you'll be able to bring along several characters in addition to
Las
Huma and
placas.
Miyoto, who already made their appearance. These colorful characters are sure to make your hunts even more fun, and you can even earn exclusive rewards, so make sure you try them out.
Evolucionadas, ¿no?
Now, let's move on to the new
A ver,
player
¿esto qué
actions.
quiere decir?
Rise introduced various new gameplay elements, like the wire bug and
Claro.
wyvern riding. Sunbreak will expand on these elements even further, with more features and tweaks. Let's have a look at the new Switch Skill Swap function first. This game adds a variety of new switch skills, including new Silkbind attacks.
Ah, ataque de
You'll
cordomarre.
now be able to swap between different sets of switch skills on the fly.
Ah, eso está
using the
pendejo.
Switch Skill Swap function.
Eso está pendejo.
You can register 2 loadouts in advance, so you can
Oof.
use 2 sets of switch skills during your quests. This lets you combo Silkbind
¡Hala,
attacks
qué
and gain their
pendejo!
synergized effects. Swapping sets at the right moment and making the most out of every situation.
Es mucha libertad ya.
allows more freedom
Me
and
da mucha libertad
creativity
ya.
in
Todos
your
pueden hacer
playstyle.
todo ahora. Eso va a estar chévere.
Now let's say you need to avoid a monster attack.
Claro,
distance
pues.
yourself from a monster while swapping skill sets.
¿Es totalmente
That's where
gratuito?
the swap evade comes in. Swap evade lets you quickly change your position while swapping sets. Switch skill swap and swap evade will give you a lot more freedom
Claro,
moving
pues.
around the battlefield. We've also added a wide variety of tweaks. For instance, you can now go into a wall run
Ah,
without
gracias.
using a wire dash first.
Esa era una
You can
estupidez.
pick whether to ride a monster or keep attacking it when it's in a mountable state.
Ah,
Various
también.
options to change the original controls to new controls.
Ya.
There's
Correr por la
even
pared
more new
y
tweaks
atacar al
like
monstruo
that,
si está en
but we'll
modo
tell you
montura.
more about that at a later date. We plan to release introduction videos for the new Silkbind attacks and switch skills
Ah.
for all 14 weapons according to
Ooh.
the schedule shown on screen. We hope you look forward to how these new Silkbind attacks and the switch skill swap are going to change the action in Sunbreak.
Pues todo, ya no hay ni
We've
que
also
especializarse
got
en una
some new
forma.
short clips for Sunbreak that'll teach you some new useful tips for your hunts. Make sure to follow the official Twitter account so you don't miss out. That's all we have to share regarding the new gameplay elements today. Hope you enjoyed it.
Información del producto.
Now, let's have a look at the product information for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. If you already own the physical version or the digital version of Monster Hunter Rise,
Yeah.
and you just want to buy Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, all you'll need is the digital version of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
Ya, ok. Nada fuera del ordinario. 30 de
For the
junio.
digital version, we are also offering the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Deluxe Edition, which includes add-on
No,
content.
una armadura de monja para el gato.
There will also be a Monster Hunter Rise Plus Sunbreak set, including both the main game and the expansion.
Claro, para quienes
Players
no
who
tengan el
want
juego.
to start Monster Hunter Rise from the beginning. All of these versions include special purchase bonuses.
Gato
so
con rayas y
grab
perro
them while you
fiel.
can. The exclusive bonuses are layered armor for your Palico and Palamute.
Ah, nada especial.
Make sure to pre-order the game so you don't miss out. We will also be
amigos.
releasing 3 new amiibo for
El
Monster
Malzaino está
Hunter
chévere.
Rise Sunbreak. Each of these amiibo unlocks a
Ah, qué
special
paja.
layered armor. We've also got some news about peripherals.
Ah, control. Si fuera más colorido sería mejor. Los controles en escala de grises no me vacilan mucho, la verdad.
This is a special version of the Nintendo Switch Pro controller with a Malzaino design on the front. All of this product information is also available on the official website.
El amigo está
The
bacán.
digital
Y lo
version of
ofrece
Monster
también.
Hunter Rise Sunbreak is now available for pre-order. We hope you check it out. If you have saved data of Monster Hunter Stories 2,
No,
Wings
nada de
of
Monster
Ruin,
Hunter
you'll be
Stories.
able to unlock the Neveru costume layered armor for your Palico in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
Al menos hay animaciones, no es como un disfraz.
Of course, you'll also be able to use the Rider Series Hunter layered armor and the Tsukino costume that are unlockable in Monster Hunter Rise. That's all of the news for now. To reiterate, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak will be released worldwide on June 30th, 2022.
Julio
We will
arranca
also
con
be
Monster Hunter
releasing
Rise.
several free title updates after that. We'll have more to share with you on the free updates and other new info around June, so there's a lot to look forward to. Thank you for tuning in to today's special Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak digital event.
Está bueno el asunto, está bueno el asunto. Nice. Bueno, ahí lo dejamos esto. ¿Qué hay que rescatar? Pues primero el rango maestro, que es lo que pedía, que ya están. Fijo, era necesario. Todos los Monster Hunter tienen eso. Y ya queda una nueva ruta de grind total para conseguir las nuevas armaduras y nuevos sets. Todo el juego se va a reiniciar totalmente. Todo lo que tenías no va a servir. Va a haber cosas nuevas. Luego está, que me gustó, las habilidades intercambiables que le puedes cambiar al pueblo. Las habilidades de armas que puedes intercambiarlas en cualquier momento. Puedes llevar 2 sets todavía. O sea, uff. Porque a veces uno creaba su build dependiendo de la habilidad que usaba con el arma. Pero ahora, si tienes la libertad de usar cualquiera, técnicamente cualquiera, van a aumentar las habilidades. Obviamente no vas a poder llevar todas, pero con que sean 2 sets diferentes, te puedes adaptar en plena pelea, la verdad. Tal cual. Eso sí está muy chévere. El tercero destacable del anuncio, que puedes jugar con NPCs, aunque sean misiones de la historia principal. Bueno, es algo. Ojalá que puedas llevarlos también a casas X. Si no puedes jugar multijugador por cualquier motivo que sea, pues tienes aunque sea un par de compañeros para usar. Eso está chévere. Serían bacán si es que pudieras tú mejorarlos a ellos, pero no creo, sería mucho pedir. Y bueno, también mencionaron, eso es lo más destacable que he visto de este video. Lo último sería, bueno, las nuevas razas, los nuevos monstruos, ese el monstruo insignia del Monster Hunter 4, que es completamente nuevo para el juego. También está el Malzaino, que es el monstruo insignia de Sunbreak, que quién sabe si será el final. Probablemente es el monstruo final, pero no sabemos. No, sí va a ser, porque está en el símbolo ahí de Monster Hunter Rise, en el logotipo. No como el del juego base, que no estaba en el logotipo, estaban los dragones gemelos estos. No gemelos, sino el macho y la hembra que se reproducían. Así que el Malzaino va a ser el insignia. El amigo, ya lo acuerdo es el amigo nuevo, los amigos nuevos que van a sacar, que no me llama la atención mucho la del Pálico ni el Canine. Porque aparte que estéticamente no me gusta tanto tener esos amigos, la recompensa por tenerlos sea una armadura superpuesta para el Pálico o para el Canine no me llama mucho la atención. Pero el amigo de Malzaino está bueno. Está bueno porque también te libera... ¿Dónde está? Te libera la armadura superpuesta del cazador. Este es el amiibo de Malzaino, que está chévere, está bacán. Y la armadura superpuesta pone... está bien chévere. Bueno, siempre se ve mejor en las imágenes que en el juego mismo. Pero nada, está bacán. Y ya, acepto que la superpuesta del Pálico y del Canine también está chévere, pero los amigos no tanto. El amigo hasta el Canine está chévere. Todos están bacanes, todos están chéveres, pero Malzaino es el que voy a tratar de conseguirse así. El control va, bueno, siempre ponen esos con escala de grises que no me gusta, la verdad. Me parece que pierden oportunidad. O sea, está bueno el diseño, pero si fuera colorido sería mucho mejor. Y me llamaría mucho más la atención y se volvería algo más coleccionable, sí o sí. Bueno, eso es todo. Espero que les haya gustado tanto como a mí este anuncio largo. 30 de junio, acuérdense, hay todo un mes que va a haber cosas nuevas aparentemente por revelar. Así que sin más me despido y hasta la próxima.